Handicap hurdle, 2.5 miles. Number 1 is Court Minstrel Mitch Bastian, claiming £5. 2 Old Guard for Bryony Fost, also claiming 5. 3 Air Horse 1 for Noel Feely. 4 is Coeur de Lion, big day for Kevin Dowling, claiming the £10. 5 is Remeluk, another conditional rider. Paul O'Brien claims 5. And 6 Maestro Royal, looking for another winner for Nico de Boinville. 7 is Jaleo for the amateur rider Alex Ferguson, claiming 7, riding in the colours of his grandmother. Number 8 is Does Your Dog Bite, Aidan Coleman. 9 is Master Dancer, Richard Johnson. And 10, Jabulani, Jamie Bargery, claims the 3. 11, Dino Velvet for Brendan Powell. Connections have already had a winner this afternoon elsewhere. And 12, Vincenzo Mio for David Noonan. So a competitive-looking handicap to get us underway over hurdles. A few of the younger lights in the way.
22 winners this season. Old Guard, you could have got 13-2 this morning. Now 7-2 joint favourite with Air Horse 1. Luke, who do you like?
I'm definitely going to go for Old Guard. I just think the step up in trip's going to suit him. You can see Bryony, look, it's a little bit of a chilly afternoon. She's just jogging these horses around. They're all clipped out now, so you want to keep them, like any athlete, you want to keep them warm. They'll canter them down to post just to warm them up, but just keeping them jogging around there. It's a great story that I was saying earlier on about Bryony. She's just riding so well. She's riding so confidently.
She was in London on Monday for the launch of the Ladbrokes Trophy. Only the second time she'd been to London. She didn't know what an Oyster card was, and she was so charismatic, so engaging. It was brilliant. You wore the course with her, didn't you, this morning?
Yeah, I did. And unfortunately for her, Harry Cobden tagged along as well and then managed to beat her in one of the earlier races. But, you know, she's a bright spark and she's quite natural when she rides, and I think that's one of her greatest assets.
Just give a quick mention, Ed, to Jabulani, horse number 10 of Nigel Twiston
in the
Davis's.
Whisper colours.
Yeah, a handicap debutant, so you know, won really nicely last time in a weaker race, admittedly.
And you want to be prominent, don't you? It looks like Bryony's going to be prominent on Old Guard. Races over the last couple of days and today so far, prominent horses have done well.
The great thing about Newbury, or Fitzy will back me up here, it's a really fair track. The best horse normally wins.
We're ready to go on Ladbrokes Trophy Day with our first live race in the company of Richard Hoyles.
Thanks, Ed. Yes, the runners start on the side of the racecourse. No cross hurdle at Newbury these days, so a little bit of a run before they encounter the first of the 10 obstacles they'll take during the course of their journey, being led forward by Vincenzo Mio, Old Guard, and between the pair, Does Your Dog Bite, as they just approach the starter very steadily, who lets them go, and no one is in any great hurry, particularly a few at the back there. Court Minstrel content to give the leaders about an 8 to 10 length start as they move away, and as I say, they've got a little bit of a run before they reach flight number 1. So Vincenzo Mio out in front in the white jacket, Does Your Dog Bite in second place, Old Guard in the noseband red cap, partly eclipsed there, is just in third. Fourth place for Jabulani, who races on the inside of Remeluk as they take the bend. The darker of the greys is Air Horse 1 in that black jacket with the light blue stars. Dino Velvet on the inside of Coeur de Lion, and then Maestro Royal as they prepare now to take the first. Jaleo and Court Minstrel will be the last two to rise. Company as well with Master Dancer, the other of the greys in the noseband and the blue and yellow stripes towards the rear. So Vincenzo Mio having a good look at the stands, and eyes cast to the right, heads down towards number 2. Vincenzo Mio Does Your Dog Bite, Old Guard sitting in third place early on. Then in fourth is Jabulani, Air Horse 1, those two just came together in the air. Remeluk in the red and white stripes, tightly grouped in midfield, Coeur de Lion, who's racing a little freely, just pulling his head from side to side. On the inside of Maestro Royal, right up the inside goes Dino Velvet, who's in the maroon sleeves. And as they prepare to rise at flight number 3, still towards the back of the field, Jaleo, in company with Master Dancer. And last of all, and under restraint, is Court Minstrel in the green colours under Mitch Bastian. So it's not been a strong gallop by any means up the home straight first time, dictated by Vincenzo Mio, who shows a length in advance of Old Guard, who's reclaimed second, a half a length back to Does Your Dog Bite, who shows in third. Air Horse 1 is in fourth place ahead of Jabulani and Remeluk. Dino Velvet towards the inside with Coeur de Lion. And fourth from the back at this stage, Maestro Royal, then Jaleo, Master Dancer. Last of all, turning away is Court Minstrel, who would only be about 7 to 8 lengths off the leader, who heads out on towards the back straight, where they'll encounter 4 flights of hurdles. So out in front, Vincenzo Mio, leading by a length. In second place races Old Guard. Third, Air Horse 1, just on the inside of Does Your Dog Bite. Then in fifth place, we have Jabulani on the inside of Remeluk as they reach the first down the back. Dino Velvet jumped that well, moved up towards the inside. Then Coeur de Lion, Maestro Royal, Jaleo, 3 lengths to Master Dancer, and a length to Court Minstrel. Continuing their progress down the back straight, Vincenzo Mio leading them towards the second of the four down there. Again, they all handle it well. And apart from those horses changing places in midfield, there's been very little change in the order. Vincenzo Mio has led, Old Guard and Does Your Dog Bite, who's now dropped back to dispute third place with Air Horse 1, the grey, and Remeluk in the red and white stripes. Jabulani comes next as Maestro Royale improves on the outer, then Coeur de Lion, Dino Velvet, they step over that. Jaleo, Master Dancer and Court Minstrel, and all of the riders still generally sitting pretty quietly, looking happy enough with their positions at this stage. So racing towards the last down the back, this is 4 from the finish. Vincenzo Mio from Old Guard. Does Your Dog Bite's lost ground? Orange and black colours. Was up there early and is losing ground rapidly here, dropping back through the field. Now he has about 4 or 5 behind. So preparing to leave the back straight, and out in front by a length is Vincenzo Mio. Racing in second is Old Guard. Air Horse 1 on the inside has saved every single yard. Jabulani was a bit short of room there, and it's quite tight in midfield. Several horses covered by not much distance. As they make their way back towards home, they're down the side of the racecourse. They've completed a circuit, and Vincenzo Mio has continued to lead. Vincenzo Mio from racing in second place, Old Guard. Remeluk towards the outside of Air Horse 1, and then behind these Coeur de Lion, yellow and blue colours on the outside getting closer. Jabulani, Dino Velvet up the inside, Jaleo amongst horses. Several still going well, but all of them just trying to manoeuvre themselves into position as turning for home Vincenzo Mio's rider David Noonan gets lower in the saddle, asks his horse to try and quicken up. In second, Old Guard, Air Horse 1, Remeluk, then Jabulani, Coeur de Lion down the outside, then Dino Velvet. They remain well grouped. Jaleo comes next, ahead of Court Minstrel trying to creep into it. Has plenty of chances. They head down towards the second last. Still over on the far side, Vincenzo Mio, Old Guard, Remeluk, then Air Horse 1, Master Dancer getting closer, the grey up the inside, Dino Velvet, then Jabulani and Jaleo who's trying to make some progress. And now Vincenzo Mio has given way. It's Remeluk in the red and white stripes over on the far side, Old Guard for Bryony Frost, then Air Horse 1, the grey, Dino Velvet's moved through to share third place down towards the final flight. Old Guard away to the right hand side, Remeluk in the left in the stripes, then behind these Air Horse 1 trying hard to come and join the front two. Old Guard sets off the running out in front, and Remeluk's now 2 lengths down. Air Horse 1 is trying to get on terms for Old Guard, but it's Old Guard driven out for Bryony Frost, who leads by 2 lengths. The ideal Ladbrokes Trophy warm-up is out in front. It is Old Guard who beats Remeluk, Air Horse 1, Master Dancer, Dino Velvet, Vincenzo Mio and Jaleo. Jabulani slightly disappointing, Maestro Royale, Court Minstrel never showed, Coeur de Lion and Does Your Dog Bite. Couple of frustrating seconds for Bryony Frost in the earlier races, but Old Guard, well back during the course of the day, has given her another big Saturday success on ITV Racing.
And that smile's going to light up Newbury again. 2 seconds so far on the day. Now a winner, and a punt well and truly landed. 13-2 in